Thank you very much for your time. And today we're going to do something special for you. We're actually going to give you a tour of this world that we have designed and just kind of like pick your mind and give you some ideas of how you could actually use virtual reality. Maybe it's for pleasure, maybe it's for your business, maybe it's just to connect with people around the world. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Today I am actually going to just go from my desktop. Again, in my prior videos, I was saying you definitely got to check out using the virtual reality option, but also, I mean, if you want to use your desktop and maybe multitask and do other things while at the same time being immersed in this virtual reality platform, you can do that as well. So folks, today I'm basically the camera guy as well as being in my avatar, but I hope you find value in this tour that I'm going to take you on, and I hope this will give you some ideas of how you could utilize this in your daily life. So let me just turn the camera around. Here we have a university, so I'm going to just keep my avatar running here so we can go through quick. Let me go through the front door here. And first and foremost, what you can use virtual reality for. So, there's other folks that we're working with, and, they have some great ideas, doing VR for the homeless, VR for ministry, VR for hospice, VR for healthcare. There's so many things that you could use virtual reality for. But again, I mean, the only way you're going to know is actually to immerse yourself into it, try it for yourself. Definitely don't take my word for it. I have other, ideas that I'm using in my business and what we're using with partners, but you might have something totally different than what we're doing here that is like, we work together and we collaborate together. So check it out. So over here to my left-hand side, think of using, let me just turn my avatar around so it's like I'm giving a presentation here. Think of using this in your business for safety protocols. I mean, imagine actually having, and I'll show you later on in this tour here on how you can actually create a safety protocol with a questing system. So imagine using having a safety protocol system in your business, rolling out a new process that you have. Maybe it's really hard it's like you have to have hands-on for people to really understand and grasp how to use the new processes. Of course, customer service. I've always thought this would be the best way to interact with somebody, in a customer service oriented way. I mean, with technology, a lot of folks are so concerned about having it be so intrusive, right? It's like, your privacy, you definitely don't want people like, spying in on you and be like, hey, how's it going? So, with the customer service, I always think that having an avatar, but having that conversation is important. So, fulfillment, of course, that can be virtually anything. New hire assessment. I mean, imagine doing, interviews with people, for your business. I mean, yeah, of course, seeing them in real life, which is important, that you can jump on a Zoom if have to. But far as like making them feel like they're comfortable with you and you're comfortable with them, this is a great way to separate that. I'm trying to think of the right word, but you get my point with that is, feeling comfortable right away and being able to have a conversation. Yeah. The other one is manager training. I mean, this would be a great tool for a business owner to managers. I mean, have a headset. Maybe you give your managers a VR headset to always, hey, we're gonna have a training every Monday. It's gonna be on how to properly hold a knife or whatever, and you can actually do that in VR with an avatar. Loyalty rewards. I have some great ideas on how to use virtual reality to create a loyalty rewards program. I mean, imagine having this monitor, like having this in front of your point of sale system, and people come up to the counter and you're like, hey, how's it going? Just want to let you know if you buy 2 pizzas, you get 1 free. I mean, they'd say, is that TV actually talking to me? Is that avatar talking to me? I mean, you're just gonna wow them. Imagine that, yeah. Front of the house, back of the house training, that's more for like restaurants and stuff. Sanitation, that's restaurants. COVID-19 awareness. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to something I put together for another client that they just want to say, hey, we need to make sure we are practicing the steps in COVID-19 and making sure that our employees are trained. Yeah, so I'll show you that in a second here. Culture and values. I mean, this would be a great place to speak in front of your teams and your employees, and you know, let them have the floor. You know, maybe it's your doing employee of the month. I mean, how cool is that? Community experience. I mean, the list can keep going on and on and on what you could use this for, but this is more geared towards hospitality, and I just want to, you know, give you some ideas. So let me go ahead and turn my avatar around here. Here's an experience where, like, get trained on how to, you know, run a smoothie shop. I mean, maybe you could use this to actually do some promos for your business. Yeah. Let's go over here. So right here, I got an NPC. She's waiting on her coffee. She's like, "What's taking you so long?" You know, this could be a scenario where you could say, "How do you address this issue? How would you address this customer, you know, waiting there impatiently for their cup of coffee or their smoothie?" So imagine that. I mean, you could be doing scenarios where you can have people train on that. Yeah. Okay, so let me bring you over here. So here's the idea with using a questing system. Basically, you can start the training like this. You start the quest. It walks you basically step by step on the information that you need. And the cool thing about this will also provide an analytics. So once the employees or the trainees get through this training, they check each block. So watch this. I'm going to go and click that. It checks it off. So at the end, once they get through the whole training, you as the manager, the owner, could actually get an analytics saying that they completed. To actually know that they're utilizing the training modules that you put in place, and having it be, you know, where you can measure it. You know, I just call that being really effective and efficient with what you're doing there. So this experience right here, folks, is a university experience. I'm not going to walk through everything here, but what I want to do is just give you the idea that you could actually train a sales force at a university style of something here. So I definitely want to show you this, because this is basically what we do for you. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to strategize. Okay, we're going to strategize, figure out what's going to work in your business, what is not working, what is, you know, how can virtual reality you know, fill in that void that you have in your business. Okay, the next is we're going to design something. We're going to design a curriculum that's going to be tailored to your business. So after we strategize, we're going to go into the designing of it. Put it down on paper. Does this look good? Does this look like something that you could use in your business? Once you say yes, then guess what? We're going to go into content production. Maybe this is like video courses that you're going to have where when they click on the video, being in, you know, maybe it's in a classroom setting. You have where they can just click on the block and it turns on the video, but at the same time it gives them your content of instruction of what to do when they're in the world. And of course, here we go, building an experience. This is where we come in. This is where I would build the world out for you exactly to your specifications. And then the next is setup. I mean, this is going to take time, but you know, once we get the world built, then we're going to set everything up for you. Okay, if you need help with calibrating your VR headset, you know, what headset to buy, what PC or desktop you need to buy to run, you know, all I can say is you want everything VR ready. Yeah. Next thing is rolling it out. We got to teach you how to use the software to the hardware, and even, you know, you yourself, you are the talent, you are the content yourself. So, you know, this is where we can help you roll out and adopt the solution that you have in virtual reality. And of course, a performance analysis. I mean, this is where we can do an after action review. Let's see where we're at. If we need to do some tweaks, we go back to strategize, design, go back to the curriculum design, and then we do everything all over again to make sure that we're getting what you need and what works. So how cool is that? I just want to throw that up because a lot of people would say, well, how do I get started, right? So let me go ahead and run out the door here. I'm going to show you some, actually, you know what? I'm all over the place. Let me just peek in here. This is a classroom. Of course, nobody's in the classroom right now. go out the door here. Okay. So here's a teleporter. This is what we can do to connect all your worlds together. Basically, you step through the portal, kind of like Scotty beam me up, and you're going to be transported to another world. Another way to do that is you can res up your own portals yourself. And that's something we can cover at the end. But I just want to show you all the ideas of what we can do. So what about having your own newscast? Okay, what if you want to have your own VR podcast or whatever? And check this out. So how cool is this? Reporting live from the Christian News Network. I'm just playing around, but yeah, this could literally be a way that you can put out information, be interactive. Have people actually be a studio audience while you're doing your live shows and everything. How cool is that? Let's go ahead and run over this way. So I know you folks have seen some talk shows, and as you can see, we're getting close to a talk show, and that's literally what it is. Conan O'Brien, Dave Letterman, Johnny Carson. Imagine if you had your own talk show. Okay, it's all in VR. You got a live studio audience right here. They're all in their avatars, watching, clapping, oohs and ahs and laughing. And I mean, how cool is this? I mean, you could have guests on your show, which you could have. I like this part where the guests can actually be seen. The audience and the reaction of the talk show host, and then when they call you out, here you are, live from New York. It's Saturday Night Live. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, I mean, hey everybody, hey, thank you. This could be you in your VR headset. And you just sit down right here, and you could be getting interviewed by a host of the show. I mean, how cool is that? Okay, so let's go ahead. I just want to show you can interact with this. You can sit down here. You can be here, sitting here, asking questions, see if they get them right. I mean, this could be virtually anything, okay? But of course, you can have guests. You can have a guest come out. So imagine I'm back over here, and they're just waiting. You call them out. They come walking out. There you go. Check out the new way of going to church. So you could be the pastor, everybody's logging in, and you could be in the back room. Let me go and shut that. You could be in the back room having, a conversation with other people. Maybe it's with another pastor. Get in front of the community, get in front of the church. Like this. Before you go out, go ahead and close the door. And then boom, you're in front of the congregation giving a sermon. How cool is this? There's no more reason to have churches shut their doors. I mean, there's so many ways that we can keep the doors open. I know a lot of people have been using Zooms, but again, we want to have that sense of connectedness and feeling like you're belonging to something. This is a great way to do that. I think I'm gonna stop right here and go more into like how to navigate with these virtual reality platforms. So the desktop mode versus the VR mode, of course, it's close to the same, but not quite. Desktop mode, you're basically allowed to click on any links and connect to other websites or any basically URLs that are in the world itself. But when you're in VR, you only can basically connect with the stuff in VR. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go on the left-hand side here and just kind of do a quick overview of this. So here's the airplane. This is how you navigate through all the worlds. This is the codex, this is the quest, this is the events, this is, you can put things on your calendar for, I mean, this, you could virtually do all your business in here. You put all your appointments on your event calendar here and, connect with everybody in virtual reality. You can save your favorite places where you want to go. And of course you have a home. Let me go and click on the codex here. As you can see, this is node to go to. So let's just do this. And you can see that there's a 1 right there. We are in the DBI studios, so let me go ahead and re-enter there. And of course, it's going to put me up in the classroom because that's where I put the spawn point. But again, you can basically access. There's over 27,000 world experiences built in here already. So and every day it's growing. Everybody's just, there's so many creators in here creating new experiences and stuff. But if you're wanting your custom-made experience, definitely, don't hesitate. Give us, shout out to us, and we can guide you. We can help you with that, and we can even custom build your own worlds if that's what you're looking for. So let's go back up to the codex here. Now let's go down to the next. This is how you socialize inside virtual reality. Right in the chat. This is no different than like a Facebook Messenger. You can chat with the people nearby, meaning that these are the people in the world. Right now there's nobody in my world, but if I want to chat with friends, I can go up here. I can search for friends. I can add new friends that way. Let's go back over here. Now we have the emotes. This is if you're going to like, I guess like a music concert. You can actually select a dance move, and here I am. I'm doing the salsa. And all you got to do is push the WASD to get out of that. Of course, there's expressions. You can say, I like that, just like that. You'd say, wow, what is that? Or, wow, that's electrifying. Or, oh, that's toast. I guess that's what the kids call it these days. And then, wow, that's on fire. Okay, so let's go ahead, go down. You can also, check this out. You can also take a picture. Let me say, cheese. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and share it with the world. So this is going to be shared in my DBI studios right here. So you can share this on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, on Pinterest as well. So how cool is that? So let me go ahead and move down. By the way, folks, this platform creates a fantastic landing page to your business. Okay, and let's keep going down. Now this is for creators. If you want to be a world creator, this is where you go. If you want to design your avatar, you go in this space right here. And I'll just open it up so you can design your avatar, you can host an event, you can build worlds, you can create quests. Of course, you can learn to build, and of course, you can edit this scene. So if I want to edit the scene, I just click that button right there. It'd be right in there. Of course, you can buy things in the world. So this is what's so exciting. If you become a 3D world creator, avatar, designer, whatever, and create 3D assets, you can actually bring them into the platform and sell them. Of course, the platform would get a fee, and then you would get a fee. So how cool is that? Of course, we have a backpack item. You can roll some dice out, just like that, right in front of me. Yahtzee, okay. And there's other items you can raise up, and of course, at the bottom, you got the mic. So if I go ahead and click that off, people in the world cannot hear me. When I turn it back on, you can see the green proximity beacons above my head. They can actually hear me in the world. So, folks, all I'm going to say is this is a fantastic way. This is the future. It's the hottest thing that's happening right now. If you aren't interested in doing something like this in your business, or maybe it's just for having fun or whatever, definitely reach out. I'm in the tribe up, and I'm coming to the meetings, and I love to hear what you folks have in your business. If there's something that can work for you, by all means, just reach out to me. Hit me up in the Tribe Up. Again, I am DNA Elite in the Tribe Up. Also known, well, my name's Robert Carlisle, also known as DNA Elite. I have a new tribe called DNA Elites Club, and this is where, I want to find people that want to learn this technology, and I'm willing to teach. I'm willing to show the ropes, be a servant first, roll the right carpet out to your business, and get you started in this. So with that being said, I may go ahead and give your time back. I appreciate your time. I hope you found value in this video, and hope to see you soon, of course, in the Tribe Up meetings on Mondays at the breakfast at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Definitely want to check that out. Pass this on to other people if you think they are interested, and we'll see you there. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye now.